Hi everybody, I thought I would do a video to share with you my setup for, I guess I'll call it December Daily. I don't know what else to call it. It's not going to be exactly like what everybody else usually does. I'm just doing my own thing to keep track of this time of year. So my desk is a very long desk, and that is the computer area down there. And then this is the more like create area. So I took one of, I'm going to push this out. I took one of my carts and I filled it with stuff that I would use for the project. So I just have some note cards, and I selected some washi tapes, and I'm going to just keep with these so it's a little cohesive. I have some labels and stickers, and this is just a container to put scraps from the collage papers in. Some ink pads, and then a few selected stamp sets. And then in the middle I have another stamp set, which I don't know if I'll use or not, but it's there. Journaling block, a cutting mat, collage papers, like ones that I printed off of Collage Soup, and a 12 by 12 paper pack. And then in the bottom there's more paper and some letter stickers. So that is what's in my cart. I have my paper trimmer nearby and some paints and pens and glue. And hopefully I'll just like take things from this instead of like constantly searching for something to use. I just wanted to limit my supplies and have it on hand so I could just sit down and do a day. Okay, so I didn't want to have to hold the camera with my hand because I'm not the most steady person. So I thought I would come to my island to share the journal with you. So all I did was I went on Amazon and I purchased an 8.5 by 11 notebook. It's a graph paper notebook. I'm going to turn on some light. I think that's better. Just seemed a little dull. I don't know if it's my eyes or what. So anyway, I took the journal or the notebook, and I covered it with collage paper on the front and back. So the background on both, it's just my collage papers, and then the images are mostly all Collage Soup with the exception of the train and the duck. Everything else is from Collage Soup, some of her ebooks. And this cute guy here. And then I covered it with just clear packing tape. And I covered the inside of the cover as well. And this page is a single page, so you can see that the stamps, like the ink went through. You can see it through the paper. But all the other pages, I've taken every 2 pages and glued them together. And then I did the edges with washi tape because I love the look of it, especially when it's all done and you're looking at the side view. I just love the look. So this kind of reminds me of what I used to do years ago, and I stopped, and I kind of wish I hadn't stopped. Crafty Hodges, her name is Joanne. I got it from her. She used to take magazines and glue, you know, every 2 pages together. And then she would print images and just, you know, like a daily thing. She would just write in there. And it was just like, I love looking through this book. I love it. And you would just jot down things that happened that day. And it's a great memory keeper because you get to be a little creative, and it's colorful, but it doesn't take a lot of time. And I do wish I had continued with it, but I did not. So you can see how it's ending. Nope, nope. But I missed some time there. These are Mischief Circus. And then some are just images that I found on Pinterest. But I think this is a really fun way to create. And this is where I stopped. So you can see it's just a regular magazine. But, so it's kind of like this idea, but for Christmas. That's pretty much basically what I'm doing. Now I have this I'm going to tie into here, but I started it on the weekend past because my daughter and I went Christmas shopping. So I thought I would start my album. And so I just took images, like this is Mischief Circus. This is Collage Soup. This is from a Body Shop bag, and this is from the Body Shop bag. No, not Body Shop, Bath and Body Works. And so then I put this in here for more journaling. So it's great because my daughter and I had a lot of laughs on our shopping trip. It was like, you know, when you get, sometimes you just get giggly, and sometimes funny things happen, and then you get to a point in the day where you're just tired and you're laughing and laughing and laughing. But I don't know, it all started, like, I mean, we had many laughs throughout the day, but there was 3 major things that were just hilarious. Like, while we were shopping, my daughter needed caffeine, and I wasn't putting up with her being a grumpy gills. So we went through a Tim Hortons, and I just drove right past the speaker part. Like, just totally not paying attention. Like, would have went through the whole drive-thru and not ordered anything. Luckily, there was nobody behind us, so I was able to back up and get back to the speaker, but we were laughing, and my window was down, and then I couldn't stop laughing, and the guy is waiting to take our order, but we can't stop laughing. And then he starts laughing. So we're all laughing, and it's like 2-3 minutes that we're all laughing before we finally get the order through. So it was funny, and I always love it when you can make a stranger laugh, so it was a good time. And then what was the other thing? Oh my god. It was a 4-way stop, and on the corner it's just like an empty parking area, and everything is angled. Like, the roads are angled when you come to the 4-way stop. Like, it doesn't really feel exactly perpendicular because you kind of stop like this, and then the parking area was here, and then the road is here, which is where we had to turn, and it's nighttime. Everything is dark, It's not a big, it's only like a little tiny community. No movement. Nothing outside. They had these huge Christmas decorations here. Like, it's a great big sign. Like, I don't know, it might be like 8 feet wide by like, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet tall. And it's like Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas or something. And it's there on the corner, but the angle we're at and the darkness and just, I don't know. My brain was telling me that it was blocking the road, that it wasn't on this corner. It was actually like in the middle of the road. And that is what my eyes were seeing. But I knew that couldn't be right, but I just couldn't, my brain could not figure out what was going on. But I didn't want to say anything because I was too embarrassed, because I'm like, this can't be right. Like, but I couldn't figure it out. And my daughter, she's like, why'd they put decorations in the middle of the road? Or something like that. So she was actually seeing the same thing I was seeing, which made me laugh. And we figured out that it wasn't actually in the middle of the road. It was on the corner. But honestly, it seriously looked like it was blocking the road. And I just sat there at the stop sign. Again, luckily nobody else was around. And just trying to figure out, how am I going to turn down that road? The decorations are blocking the road. Why would they do that? So I know you're probably thinking, oh my God, you guys are stupid. But it was hilarious. Just hilarious. And then there was another instance when we were almost home that I died. I had to just quickly pull into the driveway at the very beginning of the driveway and just stop and put it in park because I could not move any further. I was laughing so hard. But we made it home in one piece. But it was funny. So this gives me a way to document that, because I don't want to forget that. I mean, I highly doubt I will, because it was just too funny. But now I have it written down. And my daughter wanted to go to this restaurant that I've never been to, and she had only been one other time, and it was called Dumpling Time. So we went there, and I just grabbed a few photos, and that was our day trip, our shopping trip. And so I haven't really done anything worth documenting since. So these next pages, again, this is collage soup. There's a bit of scrapbooking paper behind it. I thought I would just talk about how I don't know what I'm going to do for a Christmas tree this year, because I have 3 cats, and Mosby, who is like a 15-pound cat and is not fat. He is just a very large cat. He's a big guy, like, again, like I said, not fat, just big and like solid muscle. And he would get in the tree and lie in the branches, and because he's such a big cat, it wrecks the branches that I can't even get them to like bend back up to the proper shape. And my other 2 cats, Finn and Milo, they chew on everything. Milo especially loves chewing on anything with that Christmas tree material. Like, even if there's decorations with like just the littlest bit of that Christmas tree stuff on it, it's in his mouth. And they both chew on wires. So I can't have a tree where they can get at it. So I am at a loss as to what to do for a Christmas tree. The last 2 years, I don't know how many Christmases, it was 1 or 2 years in this house, we like used to have a buffet and hutch. So as weird as it may be, though I think it looked cool, I just got a small pencil tree and I put it on the very top of the hutch so they couldn't get at it. But now that is no longer there, so I don't know what I'm going to do for a tree this year. So thought I could document that here. And that is all I've done so far for this. But I thought I would share it with you just in case you're not a scrapbooker, but maybe you want to document the holidays and this time of year. It's a fun way to capture the moments and the memories. And I plan on like on days when I don't have anything to write about, I thought I could share old memories, maybe some family favorite recipes, some traditions, what cookies we plan on making this year, and you know, stuff like that. So I just thought I would share that with you before December comes. And like I said, just in case you want to do it yourself. So thanks for watching. Bye.